Hey guys, welcome to one of the first battle reports for Games Workshop's new system, Legions Imperialis in the epic scale, where you field masses and masses of troops, tanks, and titans. This is our first report, so we might get some of the rules wrong, but we hope you enjoy, and we're going to play with all of the forces directly out of the box against each other to see how that plays. Do you get a taste of the game? Is it any good? Well, let's find out. Hey guys, quick shout out to our sponsors for this video, Den of Imagination, who painted up some armies for us at this insane quality and detail. All of my terrain, all of my boards, my miniatures are going to be painted so beautifully. In this scale, it's amazing the detail that they can get out of this. So unfortunately, it didn't arrive in time. So I had to use my locally painted miniatures, which are nowhere near at this level. But guys, if you're going to use an international studio, then I would use Den of Imagination. Every time I work with them, they are literally the best of the best. They are at GW Golden Demon quality. I would buy yourself a centerpiece for your army, or if you're not into it or you can't afford it, I would just follow them on their socials, because you get basically these art projects that are so beautiful to look at, and they post so regularly. It's a nice little treat to get some art every week. So check them out on their socials. They got Instagram, they got Twitter, and yeah, grab something from them eventually. And as soon as we get our armies, I will definitely show them off to you, and they'll be in upcoming battle reports. And for our 40K too, like, look at these Tyranids that they painted for us. These are at the highest quality level. I cannot wait to start playing with these. So hopefully you guys enjoy the video and check it out. Okay, here is my force. This is the 7th Legion of Imperial Fists. It is a demi company. I have my HQ right here, led by Legion Chapter Master Angry Joe. I've got two detachments, compulsory detachments of Space Marines. This one I've added Assault Marines, which will give you 2 bases of them, and Terminators, which will give you 2 bases of them. And on this tactical detachment, I have chosen, mainly because of the limitations from the box, a few more generic Space Marines, which will add 2 more, and then missile launcher Space Marines, which will add 2 bases more. And then in order to fill the required slot, you need a support. And the support is my Contemptor Dreadnoughts. Now, unfortunately, I guess in the box, I was missing one of my torsos, or I think I dropped it and I just can't find it. So I missed one of the Contemptor Dreadnought torsos and his base. So I kit bashed this guy. He looks more like he's from Battletech, but I think he actually ends up looking pretty good. So I'll find a base for him later, because you're supposed to have 4 Dreadnoughts in a detachment of Dreadnoughts. So that is the required mint from the Space Marines. And then you go on to your optional detachments that you can add on. Now, I hate this so much, but in the box set, the Space Marines get screwed. They can't even field a legal force. What they give you in the box is an illegal force, because Space Marines cannot ever field 2 battle tank detachments unless they're going with an armored company. And obviously, you would need way more tanks for an armored company. So instead, we're just going to have to play it illegally, because that's the way Games Workshop did it. I don't know why. They should have swapped out these, I think, the Sicarians for something legal, like more support, more Vanguard or something. Just fielding a legal force. But we're fielding what's in the box, so we got to do it. So 2 battle tank squadrons. In this one, here's my Sicarians. These are twin-linked autocannons on both. This one has las cannon sponsons, while this one has heavy bolter sponsons. On my Predators, I've got 2 Predator battle cannons, and I've got a twin-linked las cannon on that turret over there. And all of the sponsons of my Predators are las cannons for doing some anti-tank duty, which we'll probably have to do against the Solar Auxilia. And then finally, my Titan rounds out my force. We'll call him the Lone Hunter. Now, I built it with these. That's kind of a close combat build with the claw and the pike here, but instead I'm going to say that this is the Volkite Eradicator. That'll give me some medium range with 3 dice, and then I'm going to say Shutter Missiles. No. Swarmer Missiles. That'll give me 8 dice and to take down some shields. So this is my Space Marine force. And that brings me to 769 points, which is the most you can build. And then you have a little 10-point left over, a little extra left over with the other HQ from the...
All right, so today I'm running the Solar Auxilia sub-cohort. For my requirements, I need to have 1 HQ, which is right here. I have 2 las rifle units, which are right here and right here. I have a support unit of Heavy Sentinel squad. And then for my optional detachments, I have some Leman Russes right here. These Leman Russes are equipped with the main battle tanks and the hull mounted las cannons.
Yeah, the main battle cannons.
Yeah, the main battle cannons. And then next to those are my Malcadors. I have 2 of those with all las cannons. And then I have a Warhound, which also has the same equipped arms, because these were built out with the close combat and we opted for something else. We have the swarm missiles and the Volkite, was a cannon, was it? Eradicator, yeah. And that's it. That comes out to, how much was that? That comes out to 781 points. And then in the box set, I have some extras, which would put me well over nearly 1,000 points. So
you can get up to 920 points,
yeah,
with about 10-15 points left over with an extra HQ, which is right there in front of those Ogrins. But right, yeah, you get 2 more Heavy Sentinels, 4 Ogrins, 4 of the Axe guys,
and then 4 Flamers.
And 4 Flamers, which can be upgrades to the standard las rifle detachments.
Right.
But because there's so many more points for the Solar Auxilia out of the box, you have to cut them down in order to have a somewhat balanced battle. So
yeah, straight out of the box. Yeah,
that is a bummer. Honestly, they should both be balanced right out of the box. Welcome to the battlefield. The mission that we've chosen today is, or rolled for, is Seize and Hold. As you see, we have 6 objectives. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And what they're worth is 2 victory points for the ones that are in our deployments,
yep,
5 victory points for the one that are neutral, and 7 victory points apiece if you can get the ones all the way in your opponent's side.
And those those are scored each round.
Each round. And then they're sticky in this game. It's sticky, so you don't have to keep forces behind, which is always good.
Yeah.
And then in this game, you choose secondary objectives. You roll 2 dice, which will give you a choice between 2 different secondary objectives. The one that I chose was Vital Intel, and that's going to create a 7th token, objective token for me. And if I go collect this, I get some points. And if I can bring it off my side of the table, I get up to 15.
Right.
What was yours?
Mine was control the battlefield. So basically, at the end of the game, we split it into 4 halves, and so as long as you have more tactical points in each one, which tactical points you get more if they're infantry, less if they're titans. If you control more tactical points in a battlefield quarter, then you'll get more and more points. Right.
So, all right, it's time to start. Let's go ahead and start with the first phase. So I do love that the game comes with a handy-dandy reference sheet here. I always love the reference sheets. So let's go ahead and do the round sequence. So there's 5 rounds: orders, initiative, movement, combat, and end. So let's do orders. And this is essentially taking all these counters and issuing them face down to each detachment. And then once we do that, we reveal it to each other. Okay, let's see how the forces have set up here. So the Solar Auxilia have deployed, it looks like, Here, you narrate yours. So
yeah. So the Solar Auxilia, I've got one Las rifle unit over here, backed up by the Lehman Russ. My command is in the middle because my command has to be within 10 inches of everybody.
Hiding behind those cute little containers.
The containers. My Malcadors in the middle, and then another Las rifle behind this building. My Sentinels went up in their pre-deployment movement, their little scout move. They got to go up, and they're up there. And my Warhound is
got to come out
covering
with a
my
name
flank.
for your Warhound.
I call him Fido.
Fido, okay.
Fido, yeah, good old Fido.
Here is my deployment. So I've put, interestingly, we've got our Warhounds on opposite ends of the battlefield. His way over there, mine way the heck over here in the very corner of the map. So I guess we're going to allow our Warhounds to beat up on the little guys for a little bit instead of just going at it one-on-one like me and Patrick did. So that we've got some Predators over here. I put the Sicarians on this side, so very heavy armor on my left flank. My infantry, I pretty much all grouped up in the center to push forward. And then I've got my dreadnoughts and my HQ section on the right. So really, I went very heavy on the left, and I've got nothing on the right, which is where his Warhound Titan is. So it's got me a little nervous. We'll see if I can't compensate for that. The first order of the game is to place down the tokens that your units will do, the orders that they get. It's called the orders phase. So I've placed all my orders previously, so has Jay there.
Yeah.
So now we reveal it at the end of the orders phase. So it gives us a moment to see what each other is doing. Whereas in previous versions of Epic, because this is definitely based on 2nd edition Epic and Net Epic even. We played and we're like, wow, this is almost exactly what we played with Net Epic.
Exactly.
And we really like the system, so it's good. It's not a bad thing. It's a good thing.
That's good.
There are some things. If you want a review on it, wait for the review. Let's just focus on having a good battle report. So now, to start the initiative phase, you basically roll a die. It's a roll-off.
All right, here we go.
And very simple. Whoever rolls highest wins. There is no choice. So, Jay wins, which means he has initiative, which will help him go first in the movement phase and go first in the combat phase. So it's a big advantage. So now we go on to number 3, movement phase. So you will alternate activating and moving one detachment. I love it. Love it.
That's the way.
Love the alternating activation.
All war games should be like that.
I agree.
At least at a minimum.
Because that simulates entire armies reacting to each other.
Yeah.
40K, obviously, we know your whole army obliterates my whole army before I can do anything meaningful.
Right.
I counterpunch you. Maybe I do better.
And hope you take that first hit, and survive.
So we're big fans of alternating movement. So let's try it.
All right, so I'm gonna go with these Sentinels. They move 7.
Move 7 inches. Got it. And they gave us these little
whippy
sticks that you got in Battlefleet Gothic. But in Battlefleet Gothic, these sticks were blue and they were in centimeters.
And they took them out because they were getting a lot of complaints of people getting whipped with them. That's why they call them whippy sticks.
Well, they never took them out of the.
Well, they stopped putting them. They stopped putting them in the later editions of the box sets.
They are apparently back. They want people to get whipped. So there goes the Sentinels right there.
Yep.
Here comes some Air Forces off to the side. You can hear them.
And then they just need to be within 3 of an objective to capture it. So they capture that one.
Are they within 3?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's it's not done yet, my friend.
Yeah.
Marines move at 5 inches. So at triple movement on a march, you can go up to 15. That's quite a big length. Go ahead and have him garrison into this building here. And in this garrisoning, you just need to make your movement wholly within the building and then symbolize that detachment going in there. Since it's the HQ, it's very easy. It's just one model. But even if you had 8 models, this is a Civitas Imperialis. We already agreed beforehand that all of our buildings are Civitas Imperialis, which can handle up to 1 detachment. any number of legal models in that detachment can garrison. So he's going to garrison in there, and that's it. And because it's pure movement and they'll do nothing else, they won't be shooting in the shooting phase, I like to remove the token so that I don't get confused. Okay. So I know that I've already moved it.
So in that case, I will do the same. Move these guys into this building, garrison them into that building.
March orders of 15 inches.
Yep.
They move 5 as well?
Yes.
Okay. So looks like Imperial Guard and Space Marines move at the same rate. Okay, well, with you garrisoning in there, then I've definitely got to move my guys and garrison in the building just across the street from them. So I'll take my Space Marines. Now, what you normally do is you pull all these off the board and you just symbol 1 or 2, but I like to just put them alongside there because it's fun and just let people know how many are in there. That would probably change if the board gets more cluttered, which it seems like this game very possible.
Yeah.
So
all right.
So nice. Okay. Looks like everything is sort of converging here in the center at this intel. Heavy street fighting looks like is coming. Let's see if we can get some shots off on your Malcadors. We're going to move that one here, and we're going to move that one here. Command squad into the building.
Yep.
On it. Yeah, let's garrison that building over there.
I guess I'll garrison in here then.
Okay. Dreadnoughts I put at a march, so they'll only do double. They're not infantry. They normally only go 5, so they're pretty slow. So, but marching will get them 10. Yeah, not very fast at all. Come up and counter your walkers.
Right there, 7 inches.
Now, when a Titan moves, he ignores difficult terrain, so he can come and just march right on top of that. And I gave him a march order, so he cannot fire. I'm done with the movement.
Cool.
So that is all of the movement phase. If we look here, we got some Malcadors moving up the middle. Those Lehman Russes coming up that left flank. Followed by some infantry. Some infantry and walkers have tried to secure this area, and the Warhound Titan is moving up. A bunch of my infantry supported by Contemptor Dreadnoughts. I've taken a back position with my Sicarians, and I've noticed the basically the lopsidedness of my right flank, so I'm trying to move over my Predators and the Lona Hunter Warhound to help it. And then I garrison some Marines in this building to hold that objective. So that is the movement phase. Let's go into the combat phase. So you have initiative, so you choose who fires first.
Well, let's go with the walkers before they get blown out of there.
Okay, walkers are going to fire.
I'm going to shoot at the dudes in the building.
Okay, so when this will show you the strength of garrisoning. So when you garrison a building, your unit is -2 to hit. So you said it's 5 to hit, right? Well, that would take you to a 7+. However, in this game, on hit rolls, 6s are always hits and 1s are always failures. But that's not true on the armor roll. 1s can be saves, and 7s strip all of your armor off. So anyways, basically what I'm saying is you need 6s in order to hit. So let's see if we get some 6s.
Not a 1.
No 6s.
All right, now the Sentinel missiles. Not a 1. Oh, good talk.
Yeah, it's hard as hell to hit the infantry in the individual levels and buildings. So it's something that I'm definitely going to have to adjust to. This
Yeah.
6s to hit in buildings. Maybe in my armies, I would probably bring a lot more destructive, which can bring down buildings as weapons. Or maybe we do a lot less terrain. You know,
maybe.
I don't know.
Yeah.
But we'll see if it's even a problem.
Well, I think it kind of levels it out where if you had somebody that's just running like a tank company or a tank detachment versus.
Well, this is good because you saw that I have no orders over here that can shoot, so you're really not having a threat from them. So I think
not at the moment. Yeah.
Not at the moment. I think I'll take the Malcadors and I'll take that long shot. That's even if they can hit. They may not even have range.
I don't think they can hit.
16s, nope. And then 22s
It's not.
is no. So out of range. Darn it. Can I pretty much fire anywhere else? The only other fire order I gave were to my Predators, and they were just not in a very good position.
I don't think
and
I can see
if you can't fire me, I can't fire at you. I'm willing to just go ahead and say poor order issuing on my part. And I'm done with my shooting phase.
All right, so I still have a few things to shoot, though.
Okay.
So my Malcadors.
So you're looking at 8 dice.
Yep.
Looking for 6s.
Needing 6s.
And twin lasers.
I got one.
Hey, you got one.
A whole one.
All right, well, let's see. So then, in this case, I would then choose either... so with las cannons, in this game, las cannons have the anti-tank keyword. Now, the anti-tank keyword, obviously, means you can put your armor piercing towards tanks. However, it goes to 0 against infantry.
Yep.
So, no armor piercing against infantry. So I could take either my normal armor save or the cover save from the building.
What
and
is
the building's cover save? My normal
What's your
armor
normal,
save on Tactical Space Marines, I think, is a 5. Yeah. And the cover save on a building of that type
It's a 4-up.
is a 4-up. So
Yeah.
let's do that one. Oh, so one Space Marine detachment is dead.
Nice.
However, the Space Marine HQ does have something called Medicae, which I think is an invulnerable save, but only against certain types of weapons. So feel no pains in this game are only against light weapons. And so since the las cannon is not light, it does kill a Marine. I get to choose. I'm going to choose one of the normal tactical Marines.
Yep.
And he's dead.
So Lehman Russes, they're going at that building that's right in front of me. Let's make sure we're 4 dice there.
Looking for 6s.
Looking for 6s, right.
Oh, 6.
If I can do ones.
Turn up. All right, and now your whole mounted las cannons, 4 of them. Hey, you got a 6.
There's a 1. And there's a 1.
All right, so only 1.
Yeah.
I will take, since it's against infantry, no armor piercing, I'll take the 4+ armor save and got it.
Good. Good deal. All right, so they're done. Now let's do the Hound. Go to the Hound page.
I'll tell you what the Hound is.
Okay.
So you want to use the missiles, 8 dice. And who are you firing at?
The building.
Building, you'll need 6s. But the missiles are rapid fire, which means if you get a 6, it's 2 hits.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So
1-6.
1-6. So that's 2 hits. I guess it's armor piercing 1.
Yeah.
So we'll take the cover save, but the cover save will go to a 5+ now.
Right.
1 save, 1 kill.
Cool.
All right. So if you swarm somebody with missiles in a building, that's going to do a little more effective.
All right. And then what's the other weapon? Was the Volkite, right?
Volkite. So that's 3 dice. Well,
3 dice.
6s to hit.
Again, 6s to hit. Oh, shoot. Not a 1.
Oh my God, that's really low roll. Okay. But if you did hit with the Volkite, it will cause a problem because there's something called deflagrate, which causes additional hits. But I do not know how deflagrate works in buildings, so we'll have to figure that out.
Yeah.
Because you have to roll to hit again. Now, would it be the normal to hit, or would it be the to hit while being in a building? It's a difference between having to roll a 6 again, or just rolling like a 4, or whatever the normal roll was, like a 5 or something. I think we ruled it as
it's the same thing that you had to roll to hit it initially, so a 6. So you would need an additional 6. But that we need an FAQ on.
Yeah.
All right, is that all?
That is all my shooting.
Okay, so that is the first round of shooting.
Oh, how many rounds do we?
Actually, we the first fire would have fired first.
Yeah,
Nobody was on
we
first
didn't,
fire. Then the close combat. Nobody was in close
Yeah.
combat. And then we just did the advancing fire.
Right.
Now we do the end phase, which is basically victory points are calculated. So, so you got four for your back line object
Or
5.
6. You have 6 over there.
Yeah. All right. So I get 9 victory points to your 4, and then if any void shields on either of our warhounds dropped, we could roll to re-engage them on a 4+.
Right.
And that's it. So that is the round. Now we go on to the next round, and this game is 6 rounds. So let's go ahead and place orders down again. And here, this will take
This
some
time.
some thought.
All right. I'm good.
Okay, it's initiative. 6, baby! Let's go!
Ooh, 5.
Ooh, close.
Yeah.
I needed that. I wanted the initiative.
Cool.
I need to see, now that all the orders on the entire board have been revealed, this is a difference from 2nd edition Space Marine. You know, everything is laid out. I don't have to guess. Previously, a lot of these orders would be hidden, and as things go one at a time, they're revealed.
Then you reveal them,
and you have
yeah.
to guess what the other ones are
All
doing.
right.
So,
I like it this way. It's fine.
yeah, you like it?
Yeah.
So we're just moving.
As much as possible. But you probably can still hit me.
Okay, let's move my Sicarians up so that they can actually get in range of something. Okay.
We are leapfrogging buildings.
Okay. Did not expect that. See your clever move and raise you another clever move. I'm going to charge you. So this squad is engaging with that squad. So as long as they're making base-to-base contact with the building, then they are base to contact with every unit within the building. I think I would prefer it that they actually go inside the building, but from what I read, they are technically still outside of the building, so wherever you place them, they are vulnerable to fire, like for example from the Sentinels. So that could be an issue.
From one building to another.
All right, let's see if I can get my Predators up involved against these Lehman Russes. All right, well, I guess I'll move my Titan 7 inches to right here.
I'm done.
Okay, I am done. Now we go into the first fire. Do you have any first fire?
I have 3.
3. I only have 1 first fire. I have initiative, so my first fire will go before yours.
Yes,
So I have 2 Space Marines with missile launchers will fire at the Lehman Russes. 2 dice and hitting on a 4+. Now I love the hit resolution in this game where it's just to hit and then you do your armor save. There's no strength versus toughness. It makes things go super quick.
Right.
So 1 hit at armor piercing -1. So your Lehman Russes normally armor save is a 2, goes up to a 3.
Yeah.
That's a pretty strong armor save. Hey, we got one! Bam!
Figures.
Yeah,
These dice
that's
are
nice.
cold.
Thank you, Space Marines. All right, that was my first fire, so I'll remove that. And now you get to do all of yours.
Yeah.
Because I don't have anything that I can alternate with you.
We're gonna go after the predators.
Okay. So I imagine that
Definitely.
there will be arguments on this game because it is true line of sight, and when you're trying to do true line of sight, it's hard enough on massive, 28 millimeter minis, 32 millimeter minis, but on 8 millimeter minis, it's even more difficult. So I'd say that all three of your tanks can at least hit one of my guys, so they are
all
allowed
three of
to
them should be able to
basically
hit
fire.
the first two. Yeah, this really would be sped up with
Army cards, which
yes.
they are selling, sold separately at $33, $34 a piece.
All right, so the Lehman Russes forced to hit.
Oh, not a one. Pope, 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 pope.
And then the laser cannons forced to hit.
One hit. Las cannons have a anti-armor of
Anti-tank,
-1.
yeah.
Predator armor is a 3+, so I'll need a 4+ to save. Damn. One predator down. Blam.
Yeah, I can hit them, huh?
Yeah, I'd say you can hit them, but you're going to have an obscured of 25%, so -1 to hit. So you need 6 up to hit. One hit.
One hit.
Warhound, Swarmer, light anti-tank. So light AT against dreadnoughts. I'm curious, does that apply? So no, vehicle, super heavy vehicle, knight or titan. So you still penetrate. So -1, and the Contemptor dreadnought. I saved. Contemptor dreadnought armor was a 4+. It goes up to a 5+.
Yep.
And
He's
it's
got a
still
5. Yeah. Volkite, Eradicator.
Yeah,
4+.
Here's
meaning,
where you don't
5+.
want to get hit out in the open.
One hit.
One hit, which would do another hit. It's going to do a save value. Oh, I failed to save. One dreadnought down. I'm going to take the guy without a base.
So each
And you're looking for a 5. Because it's normally a 4 to hit, right?
Yeah.
And then it went up to a 5 because of obscuring. Okay, well, you killed one dreadnought. Okay, and something that seems to be taken from bolt action, you actually measure from any point of the structure, because basically the structure then counts as the models. So in that case, you can reach, I think you can reach the dreadnoughts.
1 dice, 5 up to hit. Hit.
Oh, all right.
And
Armor
that
piercing.
one's deflagrate.
What?
That's deflagrate, too.
On your HQ?
Yeah.
I just failed my armor save, by the way. What the hell?
Yeah.
Man, these these
So I need another 5 up.
these dreadnoughts are.
Oh, got it.
Oh my God! Well, I got it. Armor.
Yeah.
Okay, got it.
Okay.
Blocked.
Yeah, because
Jeez.
it's a 0 AP.
Yeah, the armor on dreadnoughts are not quite as strong on the 40K or as in the 40K table. These dreadnoughts seem like they're falling apart pretty easy.
And that's all my first fires.
Okay, now we will go to the engagement phase before the advancing order fire. So we do have one unit that's engaged and over here, so we get to see what close combat is like. All right, so we pair up basically 1 to 1 to 1 to 1 to 1. Now I have 2 more left.
Yeah.
What happens in that instance? Well, these still have to fight, but they fight where your opponent that's fighting you gets a bonus. What is the bonus? They add a dice. So I'm rolling 3 dice to your 2, where normally we're just doing 2 dice for each combat. So you're 0 plus 3, and my Terminators is +1 for the charge, and then whatever a normal Terminator CAF is, which is 4.
Cool.
So I have a +5. I got 7 plus 5. That's 12. And you got an 11 plus
3.
What?
Get them Terminators out of
Oh my God. We just saw the line pay off. Get out of here. That's an amazing roll, by the
Yeah, it
way.
is. Yeah.
And that doesn't
Finally.
happen very often.
No.
So in that means there's no armor save.
Yeah.
So it really shows that Terminators can be, it's things are a lot more deadly in this game. So
Yeah.
these Terminators are killed. So the score is 1 to 0 right now. I'm going to take my second unit of Terminators, +5. This is 8, even better.
Yep.
So I've got 13 to your.
I've got 9.
Yeah, no. So I got one of yours.
Yep.
So it's 1-1 now. All right. Now that was the end of my Terminators. Now we go to my Assault Marines, and Assault Marines are CAF 3, +1 for charge, so +4. So 8 + 4 is 12.
You got me.
Got it. 1. Another Assault Marines, 6, 7, 8 +4, 12.
Yeah, no.
Got another one. So, my 5th battle, and this is 3 dice. And the normal Marines are +2 CAF, +1 for the charge, so +3. That's 6, 10, 16, 12. That's a good roll, but not good enough. And he's down. All right, so the battle is over. I've got 4. I killed 4. Basically, I killed your entire unit. So you don't have to check your morale because your unit is wiped. So let's go ahead and get that off the field. I'll bring this one off. And I'm curious, what then happens? Like, is there a follow-up? All right, well, the engagement has been completed, and we did not find anywhere where it says we have a consolidation move so that I can go and garrison. So instead, I guess I'm kind of stuck outside, vulnerable to these guys' fire. I think it's kind of stupid. I think they would definitely get some cover after kicking ass.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense to me.
So now we go to the advanced fire phase. I won initiative, so I will go first. Stuff. I'll tell you, let's go Titan into the Lehman Russ.
Sounds good.
But the sheer volume of shots might help. Let's try.
So 5's to hit, right?
Yeah, 5's to hit, and then you save on 2s?
Yeah.
Oh, hell no.
I mean, still, I've been rolling a lot of ones. Your chances are a lot better than usual.
Let's try again. Looking for 5s. We only got 2. Oh, that's rapid fire. So I got 4 hits.
Nice. Oh, there you go.
Hey, you were right. Thank you. Can always count on you rolling at least 1-1.
That's wonderful.
All right, your go.
All right. These guys, what are they called again?
Malcadors.
Malcadors, yeah. We'll go with them. And your dreads.
I should have gone with the dreads first. They're about to die. Made an error. Tactical error on the 7th Legion. Oh, I got super lucky. Wow.
2.
Wowie, wow, wow.
-1.
Okay, so my 4s go up to 5s. 1 saved, 1 destroyed. Can't believe 1 dreadnought even made it. Well, I better fire back before this guy is dead. This guy is modeled with, it looks like an assault gun.
Yeah.
It's only 1 dice, anti-tank, 4+.
4.
Got 1 hit at armor, -1.
-1, so I need a 4. Save.
Damn. One time you roll good.
Yeah, the one time. All right, my two walkers there. They're gonna shoot at these guys that assaulted my poor guardsmen.
Okay.
Multi-lasers. Those are needing 5s. Got 2. Nothing. AP 0.
Multi-lasers. Okay, 1 block, 1
1 dead.
1 dead, but multi-lasers are light. So
Light AT.
Light AT.
Yeah.
Not light. Okay. Then 1 Marine is dead. Take these Marines.
All right, and then Sentinel missiles. 4. Got 2. Now those are light AT. Or those are light.
Light. Okay.
Yeah,
so
so
there'll be a feel no pain.
Yeah.
But any armor piercing?
No armor piercing on those.
Yeah. Let's do the last tactical legionnaire 5+. Failed. Feel no pain. I think it was a
6?
5+ to
5+.
for the feel no. 5+. Damn. Okay. He's dead.
And
then we'll go an assault marine. Assault marine has armor of safe of 5+. So the assault marine is hit. Feel no pain. Got it on the feel no pain because of this guy is within command range. So that would have hurt. Yeah, infantry out in the open, it is basically shooting fish in a barrel. They will fall apart real quick.
That's all for me.
I think over here, so this predator group versus that one, but this back guy, I'll just take the front predator. Twin linked las cannon on the front predator. Or predator las cannon basically is accurate, which means I can re-roll. So 4+, I failed. Taking the accurate, failed again. Then the las cannon sponsons 4+, got it.
Yep.
Armor piercing 1, so 3+ to save.
No.
Hey,
Of course.
you're getting
Of
bad
course.
rolls. Those Lehman Russes at 2+ armor save should have survived a lot longer.
Yeah.
All right. And over here, from what I understand in this game, is we could argue about something like this, like the tippy tap like that, but there is a front arc, you know, involved. So I'm just going to say nah on that. And then over here, it's like, nah, it's not worth arguing over. They could, you know, instead shoot the building and try to go for 6s.
Yeah.
So let's do that. Oh, that might be good for.
Oh, wow.
A volume of shots is good for shooting buildings. A 5+ would need 6s to hit, so 2 hits on the building.
All right. And 4 up.
Yeah, if you take the cover save there, 4.
2 saves.
Damn it. That was a good
buildings
chance.
are worth it.
Yeah. Las cannon, 2 las cannon shots at 4. Nothing. Not a thing. Bad rolls. And
right.
I've got my
Yeah.
Legion commander here. I guess he'll fire at the walkers. Might as well. Combi bolter accurate, assault and light. So accurate allows me to re-roll 5+ to hit, and so I can re-roll. Nothing. No hits. The end of turn 2. Let's do scoring. Am I within 3 to contest? Negative. So you get that one, and I get that one. Yeah. Well, I'm at 18 to 13 currently. And that's it. All right,
good.
going into turn 3, we can place down our orders. Okay. Initiative phase.
Nope.
1. Oh, shit, I'm
Great.
going to lose. Damn. All right, you gain initiative. Movement first.
They're running.
You trying to back cap me, huh? To jump ahead, okay. Back up. And I'm going to try to leave a little opening so that I can maybe get in my dreadnought as well. Big boy. All right, let's move the dreadnought in there. Let's see how good dreadnoughts are in close combat.
I don't know. It's looking bleak for the Solars.
Is it?
Yeah. It
Yeah, I think you took heavy losses from that Lehman Russ. If that Lehman Russ was scoring all of its armor saves, that squadron,
Yeah.
it could hold it down.
I don't. Oh, the first fire is these guys. Guys on the ground. So 5 ups.
Okay. One.
Make 1 save.
One save. Armor piercing?
No.
No.
0.
Okay. Let's play risky. Take it against the Terminator. So that's 4+. God damn it, I shouldn't have done that. Yeah, the Terminators are not bulky in Legion's Imperialis. All
right, your first fire.
Easy. Sisters. Die as easy as sisters or guardsmen almost.
Yeah.
My turn, first fire. from the Warhound over here to finish off that last Lehman Russ. 8 rockets, ending on 5 pluses. So 3 hits because the 6 counts as 2.
Yeah.
Looking for a 1. No 1. See, that 2+ save is better than you think.
Yeah.
Is it within
Not
16?
when I'm.
No. All right. Well, we'll just go against the building. We'll try to shoot your HQ.
Yep.
3 dice, hitting on 6s.
Close it.
1, 6.
Wow.
And that's a deflagrate, so it may go off some more.
Yeah, no save.
Oh, well, he's dead. It doesn't need to go off more. But the question is, do I need another 6 or a 4? It would have failed either way. To kill more people.
That's my command, so that's pretty much it.
Well, let's play out the
Yeah.
rest of it, because I want to see how these guys perform in close combat.
Yeah, we'll do the close combat and then we'll call it.
I have first fire over here.
Yep.
And that's just 2 Marines with missile launchers trying to hit that Lehman Russ across the way. That's a hit.
Yep.
And that is also a hit. 2 hits with missile launchers.
So -1, right?
Got a good roll. Yeah, -1 to your armor. 3+ saves. And there he goes. The last Lehman Russ is down. Yeah, looking pretty bad for Jay. It looks like the Solar Auxilia's left flank is completely collapsed.
Yeah,
And their right flank is about to, because they're engaged with Space Marines. We've never done tanks on infantry, but let's see how effective it is
Let's see
in
how that goes.
Legion Imperialis. So now we go to the engagement phase. Let's start with, so a Dreadnought has a CAF of 5+. That's even better than Terminators. +1 for charging, so 6+. I'll roll 2 dice. You also roll 2 dice and add your CAF of 2.
Yes, 2.
Oh, I rolled really poorly. 5.
11.
Oh no! Did I fuck up again?
Oh
Let's see.
God, it's a tie.
No way. And then you got 9 plus 2 is 11, a tie.
Yeah.
So a tie washes and they don't hurt each other. And let's do this one. It looks like 2 Assault Marines versus 1 Malcador. So we'll start with the first Assault Marine, which gets a +3, +1 for the charge, +4. And he normally has... Oh, another really bad roll.
Me too.
Oh.
7.
So you got 7, and I got 3 + 4. That's 7. You get out of here. We are tying. That's bullshit. Really bad rolls, and I'm still tying, which means close combat. I should be winning these, right? And killing you.
I think
now
so.
I have 1 more Assault Marine. Now, because this is the second fight that tank is taking part in, I get 3 dice.
Yeah. Now see,
And here's where it gets
Yeah,
gross.
I
Here's
think-
your 2d6. Better not lose this too. Oh my God. So I got 6.
so
6
6,
plus
7,
4,
8, 9.
10. Or
9.
10. I beat you by 1. However, the
That's 9.
Malcador has... No, this is 10. So I got 6 plus 3 plus another one for the charge.
Plus another one, yeah.
It's 10. So he just lost 1 wound. And I did not lose any wounds. And you need to take a morale check to see if you lose. I'll check what's the morale
It's
on
a
your...
4 up.
Okay, roll 1 dice and get a 4 up.
4.
Okay, then you stay put. That concludes all the charges.
Yep.
Now we move to advanced fire, which I think you have
Yeah,
you have initiative.
just these guys. So they
Now normally
will
they
fire.
wouldn't be able to fire, but because they are of a size bigger,
Yeah.
it means that they are engaged but not pinned. So they can normally fire. So they're just gonna rip on into them with 8 dice worth of las cannons.
So they'll do 4.
So damn, I should
4
have
on
done
the
a lot
one
better.
and then 4 on the other.
Yeah.
So 4 on the Dreadnought.
So if
Needing
you
4s.
Yeah. If you want to get in there with Malcadors, you better knock them out on that first go.
Yeah, so 2 hits, -1.
2 hits on the Siege Dreadnought, -1. He goes up to armor of 5. Both failed. He's wiped away. Oh, that's a huge... Okay.
And then the other one, same thing. Just 1.
And these are armor piercing 0 because they're anti-tank weapons. So I could take armor
5+.
save of 5+. Negative. 1 goes down. Okay.
All right.
Well, I'm not doing as good as I thought on this right flank, and by doing that, you might be turning it over here,
No.
especially with the, a walker
You've
coming
got
up.
the
But now let's
first
go
troops.
ahead and get rid of these guys before they can respond. So we'll see how powerful Sicarians are.
what?
I got 2 twin linked autocannons, 5+. Only 2 hits. Tracking is anti-air, by the way.
Okay. 4+. Nope. It's 2 dead.
Oh, okay, with just the autocannon. And in this game, as opposed to Net Epic or 2nd Edition Space Marine, every unit can split fire. In this game, they say you can only choose 1 target now, except for Titans, and Titans can split fire. They're trying to simplify the game a little bit.
No, that makes sense.
All right,
It
so I
keeps it
protected
keeps
my
it going
objective.
too.
Yeah, it keeps it going faster. That does speed up play, and it definitely does.
So everything's going into the building with that. So let's do the missiles first.
Okay.
Everything's gonna need 6.
Yeah.
Of course.
And roll 3 more dice.
And of course.
Okay. Yeah, being garrisoned is so strong in this game. It
That's
feels
it.
like a wasted turn with a Warhound. And if
It
I
is.
rebuilt
It
my
is.
Warhound, I would make sure to always bring at least 1 gun that can blow up buildings.
Yeah. Oh yeah, most definitely.
Your Titans need bare minimum 1 weapon.
Most
now, they
definitely.
can do it by just jumping or just punching it.
Yeah.
Every Titan can destroy any building, but you have to get close to it. All right, so that's the end of this phase. Let's calculate victory points. So, I would say that I actually own this one, yeah?
Yeah, you do.
And then I own that one,
Yep.
so that's 10 victory points plus
14.
the 4 from my back. So, all right, well, that's it for game round 3.
Yep.
Or going into game round 4. There.
And what's the turn?
Limit is 6.
It's always just 6.
It's always 6
Straight up
in this
6.
game. Straight up 6, very simplistic. Let's issue orders.
That's pretty easy.
What?
Because I can only do advance.
Is
So, I
that
don't-
really the limitation of
Yeah.
the Solar Auxilia? If that guy's dead, then
Yeah.
everything on the back. No, I think Titans are allowed to do what they want.
Oh, really?
Titans can, yeah, because they operate because they're a strategic asset. They're not technically a part of the Solar Auxilia. All right, initiative.
Yep. You got it.
3.
1.
Okay. Now, you would probably call it normally here, but
Yeah.
we're just going to play it out just to kind of give you guys an idea of what things do. We're going to try to get smashed in or stuck in a little here. I want to see a little bit of Titan on Titan just to see what happens.
I'm gonna run my
And
Titan.
We're going to watch a Titan on Titan close combat battle. Hell, we'll give... Because he lost, we'll give you the initiative. You technically
roll.
charged me first.
Let's roll it. Let's roll initiative.
Okay. 5. Just like the day you're having. Okay, so I'll get +1 to mine. So the Warhound CAF is 10. So mine is 11 and yours is 10. Here we go. 7,
I got
18.
yours.
Uh-oh, you got
22.
you beat me.
Or 21.
Losing model suffers a wound. Yep.
So we would just be locked there.
No
basically.
save rolls of any kind.
Yeah.
So basically, you don't have to deal with the 2+ saves. So yeah, that's why you would want to, get like a claw, because a claw has the skill of impale. I'm wondering what impale is. Let me look at it real quick. An impale roll off with the advantage to the attacker, and the difference is wounds. So you can gut a Titan maybe in 1 go, 2 goes definitely. So that's what impale is for a claw. Okay, that's it.
Yeah. Good
Boom.
game.
Good game.
Good game.
Okay.
Good first game of Legions.
Imperialis. We have
Post-battle discussion. So the score: Angry Joe 46, J 21. And it ended by really turn 3, but we kept it going.
Yeah.
Turn 4, and then did a little Titan battle at the end. What do you think of the strategy? We'll talk about some of the game here in a separate section when we do the review. But how did you feel about the game strategy and how you were going about it?
I think okay, so you can definitely feel the flavor of the Solar Auxilia and the Space Marines, because the Space Marines, the dudes, the infantry is way better.
Oh yeah,
and you get way more more bang for your buck.
And the Solar Auxilia have cool tanks.
Have a little bit better tanks, not as a maneuverable, but which is a little bit of a detriment to them. But they have good armor and good weapons. So I mean, you kind of, I guess you balance it out that way.
Yeah.
But yeah, just my rolls today, horrid.
Yeah, I would
Horrid.
actually say that I think that in this game, garrisoning is the overwhelming strategy that putting infantry, so that can help offset your crappier infantry.
Right.
If you get them garrisoned. Now, how do I counter that? Because in that case, you're getting more value out of your cheaper infantry than mine, because mine are more expensive. Well, I can charge them.
Yeah, charging
because
them
in this game, as strong as garrisoning a unit in a building and having to roll 6s to hit it, getting in close combat just
negates all of that.
Negates
Plus
all of it.
you have
Rips
the numbers.
people up.
Plus you have the numbers when
And
you're in close combat.
I will more than likely have the numbers and the CAF value much higher. So, yeah, it's all about that. I don't know. I felt like it was, balanced. We could do things better or differently, and I really enjoyed it. I thought it was great.
No, I did enjoy it, and I do like the system.
The system is much faster.
I like to see what it would be with a little bit different armies.
Yes, I think the 30K kind of slows it down a little bit. I know that the flavor's there for Space Marines and Solar Auxilia, but that's it. You got your two factions there, right? Yeah. Small variation on Space Marine chapters, but not much. I actually
and
never
none of that's in here. None of the chapter stuff is really in.
Yeah, it is. I never used it. Yeah. The Imperial Fists, when I first fire, I can re-roll, and that probably would have helped a few times. I forgot about it.
Oh, that's yeah. Well, the Solar Auxilia, they don't really have.
Yeah, they don't have. They have one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's good.
Space Marines have their choice between
special
18 different rules. 18 different rules, one for each chapter. So, but that is a variation. If this was 40K in Xenos, then you have all sorts of variety, and that feels even more lively. But because it's 30K, I think it's limited in the sense.
You get chocolate or vanilla.
A lot of the games will feel somewhat similar. But it played really well. The alternating activations kept me engaged the entire time. Not having to do the strength versus toughness. You know, in 40K, you're doing like 7 rolls to determine one combat outcome because of, you know, the to hit, the wound, the armor, the feel no pains, the invulnerables, the magic this and that, and then each weapon system on a guy.
Yeah, I do like that is sped up and simplified.
Yeah,
I don't like it all the times, but in this case, it's kind of needed because you have so much stuff.
So much. It did feel like a bigger battle. Yeah. I liked that. But this game requires beautiful terrain.
Yeah.
I'll tell you right now, this is an expensive game, and we'll talk more about it in the review, but this is more expensive than 40K. If you think that you're getting into this as a cheaper alternative 40K, you're wrong. It's the opposite, and that shocks us.
That's what we thought.
I think that holds the game back by a tremendous amount. The only other thing I can say is that I do miss some of the granularity, some of the detail in Titans. They've simplified the Titans. Now they only take wounds.
Yeah.
You can't do hit locations. You used to be able to blow off weapon arms. They'd fly across the sky, slam into one of my own units, and blow up. It was miraculous. It was awesome. It would create a bunch of table moments. They sped it up. So a lot of the stuff has been streamlined here for speed. And technically, we ended this at 2 hours. It probably could have ended in 1 hour and 30 minutes.
Right.
And this is our first or second game. This
Yeah,
is your
it's really
first
my
game,
first game.
my third game.
Yeah.
And so if we were both advanced, this might be
Yeah,
Games Workshop's quickest game. Now at 750 points. Games Workshop wants you to play this at 3,000
Yeah.
points.
Imagine.
I don't even see that possible.
That's
That is not
like
possible on
4
this table.
times what we had out here.
Right.
How much stuff? We don't. I mean, combined, we don't even have that much stuff to put.
I honestly thought this was just right.
Yeah.
And maybe I'll do double, and
Yeah.
that'll give me the
On the
big
same-
game.
on the same playing space, and just
Yeah.
imagine we're just gonna have shit ton of stuff
I know.
covering the
Oh my
whole-
God.
oh my gosh.
I don't know how that's going to work, so I'm not sure that really
It's-
works.
Yeah, I don't.
I think the community is going to adjust that down to 2,000, maybe
least.
even
I think
1,500
yeah,
because of how
1,500 maybe, because that's
Because
just
of how expensive the
basically
game
double what we had.
yeah.
1,500.
But
I
in,
can't see 3,000, man. That's
Yeah.
a lot of stuff.
in 40K, you can get away with not having a lot of terrain or beautiful terrain. In this game, you can't get away with it. You need to have.
I think
that
we were a little
skill.
bit dense. But
dense on the terrain. I think
on
we
the
were.
terrain, yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, I like it.
I
like
think
more
ultimately it would have played out the same with the garrisoning and stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
A lot of garrisoning. This is a dense city mission that we did.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Well, that's it for the battle report for Legions Imperialis. We hope you enjoyed that. If you want to know our opinion on the game system itself, stay tuned for a video on that. We'll review the rules. We'll review the box set and the value in this box set. We have a lot to say about
A lot.
in
A lot.
here. So we'll see. All right, guys. We'll see you then, and see you on the next Angry Joe Show. Bye, guys.